Hey guys, it's Dustin. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about finance and jobs in Japan. In this episode, we're gonna have an interview with my senpai, senior from my university. He's actually an alumni in Apple and currently working in Tokyo. So I'm actually a fourth year student in university, and yeah, I already have to start with job hunting, and I will also ask some relevant questions for me and from my own experience. I hope you also learn something and you will be prepared for a job interview. All right, let's get into this video. So how can you learn this? Like, for example, if you want to go to Japanese company, I don't know, maybe you love Japan or like Japanese company, maybe Nintendo or this kind of companies, you have to do this, like what's in the interview?
Yeah, there is no right answer though, because it really depends on your own will. How do you show yourself, right? So if I say now, okay, you need to do this right now and you need to do this, it's gonna be template. I cannot do template for this because I haven't got this yet, you know? Even if you ask people from, like I have asked many of my senpai who is seniors, right? Who already graduated from same university and they got jobs from Japanese. So I asked them, like, how did you get? So they said, just learn what they have in the website and then align this with your goal, mission, and then say that to them, right? But whoever does this, they will finish within 1 year. It's statistically proven.
You mean they just quit?
Yeah, they are not themselves because they don't show themselves in the interview. They're different, so they are being Japanese. You know, they're adapting to the Japanese system, being Japanese. You know,
maybe it's fine for Japanese people, but for people who just came to Japan, it's hard for them, right? Because because
Japanese people, they already from the bringing up, they brought up in this kind of culture, so they can understand some stuff. But even then, they had struggle. I saw them as they're like stressing out, you know? I saw many of my friends. So they were stressed. So yeah, for your question, I don't have any answer to this. But I can say one thing is everybody say be yourself, right? In interview. But you don't know what's the be yourself. Who are you? So that's the good question. If you don't know who are you, then learn it by asking others. Like, what do you think what I have? And try to maybe read some research just on yourself also. Yeah, because they will ask you questions, many questions. Why this company? What's your goals? So you need to really understand what do you want in the future, in this 5 years? What do you want in this 10 years? Many people doesn't know that. I didn't know that. What do I want to be? So if you don't know, you can say it in that way. So you can say like, I don't know. Sometimes they're gonna say like, why you don't know, right? And they will not proceed with you. But sometimes they will, if they want to help you, they will say like, oh, this is how you understand and all. So I think you need to first find yourself, like what you really want to do, and something it's aligned or not.
I don't really understand why Japanese companies, they're targeting, like you said, Vietnamese or Chinese or Koreans, but they want them to act or to be like Japanese workers. Why is it so? Maybe they have like some agenda or something, or not enough
they have.
people
Oh,
to work?
it's a good question. Yeah, it's a good topic. Agenda. So they have typical agenda. I mean, every company has their typical agenda, but in their agenda, it should be like really strict, like one by one.
I see. So they want more like, how to say, diversity or something like that, but at the same time, they don't really care.
Discipline.
What do you want? Yeah. Discipline is most important, right? Like
yeah,
you're
but in
right now.
everywhere, discipline is important, even in foreign company. But well, in Japanese, it's more of a freedom of choice, freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. Like sometimes they take too much time to approve your idea.
Yeah. Everything takes time.
It's also it's understandable. They have a big business, right? They're running, so they cannot change just for your own, for your just small voice, change whole company.
Especially if it's a big company like Toyota or I don't know, like Fujitsu, all those companies. I see. And what kind of tips can you give to people who want to get into foreign company in Japan? Like you mentioned, Robert Walters. What else?
Yeah, first thing first, if I would say in the vague form, be yourself. But it's really vague. But I will say in a term that works. So first of all, take care of your resume. It should be in English. It should be in a proper form where a recruiter understand what you have done so far. Literally. Resume, like make it as clear as possible. Don't go long, don't write your objections, don't write about your profile. So something with the short, meaningful. So what kind of skills you have, what kind of education you had, and what kind of work experience if you had. Like what did you learn from it, right? So, and everything, just prepare for the questions. So for their questions, be prepared not to answer those questions, but answer yourself. But what I really want, why do I need to come to this company? So if you understand just one question, why do I need to go to this company? Then it's gonna come one by one. So, okay, I want to do a business in my country in 2050. So to do that, I want to go with this path. Like I want to go to this industry, for example. I want to go in trading because I like worldwide thing and I want to learn skill. So you say about why, and if they ask you why this position, why this kind of company, or why this industry, you simply say like, I want to learn this skill. Just one thing, like answer, I want to learn this skill. Because you don't, it's obviously that you're going for money as well, but they don't expect you just be slave. They expect you to work, to bring something.
Yeah, bring something to the table.
By learning, yeah.
Yeah, especially like not like I also think like what should we like first? Should we tell them that we want to bring something to them? Like how can we help them to grow as well, right? Of course, we can grow our personal growth, but also how can we help their business to, prosper?
So you ask it actually. So this is the same question you ask. Like you say, so you look through all the business, right? Let's say what kind of business you want to go. For example, marketing. Let's go say marketing business. Let's say one company, right? Who does marketing for other companies. So, and then you've learned this skill back in school. But then you say in the company, okay, why do you want to work in our company? And you mention those kind of things that you've read and you have experienced. Two things. You've read and experienced it. How do you read? You read from the website. How do you experience? You ask people who work there. You get a chance to be in the forum. So they have many companies, they have forums, they have this kind of events, YouTube videos, they have this kind of explanation about, okay, why do you need to choose us? So they have so many answers already. Why do you need to choose us? So from those answers, you see, okay, they like to develop people. Their philosophy is development of people. They want to be, they want associates to be a leadership position, not just work in the associate, but they want to grow so that they bring different people, like relationship, and they have their own structure. So they say this kind of values, or they say like, okay, we want to grow in the Asia, in this peculiar stuff. They say like this also. And you will say, oh, what kind of product? Maybe the reason that you're going there is because of just one product. Because you have this product and I think it's really good and I think it has an opportunity to grow even more and I want to help this. So you have a passion to this product.
Yeah, like you had with
You're
Apple.
just joining. Yeah.
Simple
So
example.
I had a passion that I could. Simple example with Apple. I had a passion that I was using AirPods or
Apple products,
iPhone.
Windows.
Like iPad before I was using. So I had the passion. Damn, it's so easy to use. So it's easy for me to share this experience, right? So it's similar thing. If you have a passion in the marketing, so in the learning marketing skills, so you say, damn, I want to learn this. I have a passion to this. I want to learn marketing skills, and hopefully I want to grow this business even more, right? So you already say your goals and the skills that you want to learn. That's the table, your ambition. Because you're a student, you don't have any work experience. They don't really care about your work experience or what you have done. Once you have this ambitious, that's good enough. Because who would you choose? Would you choose 10-year guy who is like good in marketing and just coming for money, who is just like, okay, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna roll here and work for me? Or the guy who is ambitious, cost cheap, and coachable?
So you can just train him and make even better version, right? So
Exactly, yeah. It's bringing smart people. These are smart, ambitious people are smart people. So they see ambitious from the questions. So they ask typical question, like typical. So what was your challenge? How did you overcome? What's your goals? What's your skills? So skills is based with the challenge. So in order to know your skills, they will ask what kind of challenge you had. Yeah, this kind of stuff.